Americans who were held prisoner in Russia are now back home. They were greeted overnight by President Joe Biden and Vice President Kamala Harris at a military base just outside of Washington, D.C. In all, 24 people were released yesterday in one of the largest prisoner swaps since the end of the Cold War. CBS News' Leah Mishkin has more details about the exchange.
Historic and emotional homecoming. 3 Americans, Marine veteran Paul Whelan, Wall Street Journal reporter Evan Gershkovich, and radio journalist Alsu Kormasheva all reunited with their families on U.S. soil following their release from Russian custody. The president and vice president were there to greet them.
Did you think that this moment would come, sir?
Yes.
16 prisoners were released from Russia in the deal, including U.S. permanent resident and Pulitzer Prize-winning writer Vladimir Kara-Murza, an outspoken Kremlin critic who is serving 25 years on charges of treason. 8 prisoners were returned to Russia. Among them was convicted murderer Vadim Krasikov, who was serving a life sentence in Germany. Russian nationals were also released from the U.S., Slovenia, Poland, and Norway.
I asked them to do some things that were against their immediate self-interest and really very difficult for them to do, particularly Germany and Slovenia.
Earlier yesterday, the families of the released prisoners were at the White House.
It is unbelievable because we didn't expect this to happen.
The Biden administration is facing some criticism that the exchange could embolden Russian President Vladimir Putin to arrest more Americans.
I don't buy this idea that you're gonna let these people rot in jail because other people may be captured.
The 3 freed Americans will now undergo medical treatment in San Antonio as they adjust to life back home. Leah Mishkin, CBS News.
In the past 3 years, the Biden administration has secured the release of several hostages or wrongfully detained people, including basketball star and U.S. Olympian Brittany Griner, who said in a statement yesterday, every American returned is a win. Unfortunately, there are several other Americans still being held in Russia who were not a part of yesterday's prisoner exchange.